Dino, you've been around boxing a really long time. What do you think about this whole BKFC, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship? You like it?
I love it. The fans love it. The fighters love the fight. So you give them an avenue, and they will drive right down the street. Angelo Dundee was my mentor, and he was all about getting the fighters ready to be the best they can at what they were best at. So if there's fighters that lend themselves to this, that maybe feel that they're going to be better without the gloves, then it's my opportunity and my obligation to get them prepared as make them the best version of themselves as possible.
Dino, it's funny that we're talking about bare knuckle, because I remember at the Boxing Hall of Fame when I was there a long time ago, shout out to Ira Steven Glass, how are you there, buddy? I had spoken to one of the inductees there, and one of the people there was talking to me a little bit about the fact that he said that he actually thought that MMA was more dangerous than boxing because of the fact that MMA was on the ground and your head was actually being pounded into the ground. What are your thoughts on that, sir?
Well, I think that boxing turns out to have the longest case study. They have the longest research to know. With MMA, it's shorter, and with bare knuckle, it's even shorter. So there's really nobody that they can make guesses all they want unless they do real studies. There's no way for them to know. In my opinion, I think with bare knuckle, you're getting cuts faster, getting knockouts faster, and less continuous blows, in turn less trauma. In turn, I actually think, even though it's going to be uglier, I think it'll be safer for the brain.
One of the most important things I want to educate our viewers about, because bare knuckle is different. I'm new to the sport. I do love the sport. I love you guys. I love bare knuckle. What's the difference between bare knuckle boxing, and I do know the answer, but I'm going to let you tell the fans. What's the difference between bare knuckle boxing and regular boxing?
Well, primarily it is that instead of being wrapped with tape, gauze, and leather gloves, the skin is actually going to be exposed. So it's going to be skin on skin and bone on bone. So that would be the biggest difference. In particular, this event that we're having today is going to be in a circular, some kind of a combination of a cage and a ring put together. And that will give you not much room to run and not much room to hide. They bring both fighters to the center of the ring to start the fight. So it's going to be action-packed.
How important is strategy in a bare knuckle fight? Because one of the things I've been trying to educate the fans about is that injuries are a really big problem, and you really have to prepare.
Well, I think that strategy in anything, I mean, it's a brain game. It's not with your muscles as much as with your head. So I think the most important thing is to try to hit, obviously not get hit, score punches that aren't going to jeopardize your hand by hitting the head. If you have a broken hand, which can happen a lot more readily, maybe then you won't be able to finish the fight. So all those things are going to be, the cut man is going to come into big play, bigger than ever. A cut could stop the fight. If the fighter is bleeding and can't see, that will stop the fight. So I think there's a lot of details as the sport grows, and it's going to grow because the fans are beyond excited about it. We'll get more experience like we did with boxing and with MMA, and we'll continue to grow.
All right, time for a little self-promotion here. Come on now, fans, because we go back a long way. Where is the best place to train for boxing?
Well, we'd love to have you down in South Beach. South Beach is as good as it gets, the 5th Street Gym, the world-famous 5th Street Gym, where champions come through, and celebrities for that matter. Every day you never know who you're going to see. Mickey Rourke is one of the most famous graduates, and Adriana Lima, and Hulk Hogan's been there, and David Haye, and Muhammad Ali, of course. So the list goes on and on, and everybody's welcome. When Muhammad trained, they didn't shut the gym down. So now in the future, stars and movie stars and world champions are there, we still don't shut the gym down. They work out right next to me and you and everybody else.
An honor and a pleasure so much. Thank you so much, sir.